Springfield's $38 million Renew Jordan Creek project will now move forward. The city will replace the bridge in this area right here. MoDOT calls the bridge structurally deficient. Springfield cleared the final hurdle by buying the Hotel of Terror. That's right here on this map. Francis Watson joins us live on Main Street with the renewed efforts to transform that area. Francis.
Yeah, Paul, city engineers say the timeline to complete the project was moved back some during those negotiations between the city leaders and the owners of Hotel of Terror. But with the project about halfway done, they're ready to move ahead.
Been anxiously waiting to see how that's going to go down.
Melinda Karki works near the Main Street Bridge in downtown Springfield. She's talking about the Hotel of Terror property. And now that the city has acquired it, they're ready to move forward with demolishing the building to clear the way for a new bridge. Besides improving the area, Melinda says the project will go a long way towards controlling flooding dangers.
When it flows through that washway, it definitely is probably waist high for me. It definitely will sweep someone away.
The whole Jordan Valley project is a complete city-changing project.
Springfield Public Works engineer King Coltrane says the project was slightly delayed due to the ongoing negotiations for the haunted attraction. But now that the timeline is back on track, the safety improvements will be made.
It's a multi-beneficial project because it does take out a structurally deficient bridge, so we can now have full, whether it's a tractor trailer or bus or whatever, can now utilize Main Street all the way through.
Coltrane says it will also give the city an opportunity to make other safety improvements.
It will allow for the stormwater to flow out of Jordan Creek and into the West Meadows and move on down, so it's a win-win project.
Melinda says while exciting, the work that needs to be done won't come without its challenges.
Our parking lot is usually full at least Monday through Wednesday, so everybody's going to have to, go straight over to College Street. So it's going to be very interesting.
Now, right now, the project is currently in the design phase. Engineers expect construction to start sometime next year. Reporting live in downtown Springfield, I'm Francis Watson. Paul, back to you.